Live from Channel 252 Newsroom, the local weather report with Jessica Weatherboy.
Today, we have a winter storm warning in the Marquette area with winds of 30 miles per hour coming from the northwest. And we should expect until 7 p.m. tonight 3 to 7 inches of snow. Now, moving into the daily, we have a high of 15 with a low of 9. However, it feels like -1 because of winds of 15 to 25 miles per hour. And the dew point is 7 with precipitation of 70%. Alright, now we should expect snow showers between the next 3 days and highs of 20 with lows of like around 13. And wind is moving from the south with 5 to 10 miles per hour. So 7-day forecast, as you can see, by Monday we're going to have a warm front and the temperatures are going to warm up with a high of 31 compared to Wednesday with a high of 16. And till Sunday we're still going to be experiencing cloudy and kind of light snowstorms, light snow. Next,
with Natalie.
National weather with Natalie. Weather now.
Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so for our national weather, we are going to start from the western part of the United States and move towards the eastern part. So in the western part over here, as some of you may already know, we're experiencing terrible wildfires in the Los Angeles area. Right now, they're running rampant. There is no sign of them stopping. It's only contained to 20%. Sadly, it's the size of Washington, D.C. and New York City combined. And in contrast to wildfires, over on the northeastern side of the country, we have a snowstorm affecting the upper Midwest to Midwest area and all the way down or to the northeastern area of the Carolinas and all the way up to New York City. And a lot of lake effect snow is taking place over here, as well as cold air and cold temps, which will, as Jessica Weatherboy mentioned, will warm up later into next Monday. This area is being affected by the lake effect snow, so if you're traveling, please be careful of the hazardous conditions. Take extra time. And then as you can see, the temperatures are very low into the single digits and teens, so please be aware of the ice. And in the Marquette area specifically, there's a winter storm warning in effect, as Jess mentioned earlier, until 7 p.m. tonight, with expected snow of 3 to 7 inches. And winds are gusting up between 25 and 30 miles an hour. And there's actually very high humidity in Marquette at the moment. It's up to 90% up here, way up in the Upper Peninsula. And then the last part about the national weather I wanted to mention is the pressure systems that are moving across the country right now. So on the western part of the country, we have a high pressure system, and towards the eastern side, we have a low pressure system. And right now, those two are meeting up here, which is causing the snow and chilly temperatures. The two pressures mixing together is creating an air mass that is pounding us with lots of precipitations and causing a lot of havoc for the upper Midwest to eastern region of the country. International weather brought to you by Stephanie Snow.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we are going to talk about our country of the day, which is going to be Finland this time around. So, all right. So here's our weather that was the highs today for in Finland. So Helsinki was actually almost 40 degrees compared to 20 degrees up in the top of Finland in the north. Most of the country was experiencing snow, however, Helsinki was experiencing rain, and that can be expected to last until about midnight tonight. Winds are coming from the south in Helsinki area. However, most of the wind farther north is actually heading
downwards, heading southwest. So Helsinki right now is experiencing rain and gust of winds. And as you can see, Helsinki, which is up here, Finland's up here, we're experiencing a low pressure front, which is what's bringing the rain, but pretty soon it's going to turn into snow. So we can expect sunny temperatures tomorrow for most of the day until the evening, and then we'll have a snow mixed with rain.
Breaking news. Climate change is real. What is climate change? NASA defined it as a broad range of global phenomena created predominantly by burning fossil fuels. And it traps a lot of heat in our atmosphere, and the heat and the gases, and create this thing we call climate change. We notice climate change from a myriad of things. Rising temperatures in the ocean, melting glaciers, extreme weather. And that's how you may notice the climate change in your area, because extreme weather happens everywhere. The forest fires in California, Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma. Yeah, mass devastation from climate change. Do I believe in climate change? Of course I do. It's been happening for years. Industrialized countries have been creating burning these fossil fuels and creating this gas that is being trapped in our atmosphere. Now, how do we know that the temperatures are gonna keep rising for 100, 500 years? You know, weather is quite volatile, so is climate. But you know how we know? Because it doesn't look like we're stopping burning fossil fuels anytime soon. And so if we continue on this trajectory, those will just keep rising. And, you know, it'll hit you. It'll hit you at home. Here in the Midwest, we'll experience some crazy things. Poor air quality, problems with forestry, agriculture, health, heavy downpours that could disrupt our infrastructure. Our Great Lakes would be affected by climate change. And so, what are we going to do about it? I mean, there are people that still don't believe climate change is real. Why do you think that they don't believe that climate change is real? I'll tell you why. Money. Old industries would like to continue burning fossil fuels because that's what's making money. But if we transform our industries and let those old times go and create new, innovative ways to create energy, we will both create energy and jobs together. Now, when we talk about changing industry, we have to talk about large government helping us do that. And that's why there is the Paris Climate Agreement. Now, in the Paris Climate Agreement, a lot of countries got together and signed an agreement saying that they would try to help keep our temperatures stable and not rising. They were going to try to lower our greenhouse gas emission. And most importantly, they were going to make sure there's a steady flow of money into these programs so that we can actually have a pathway to lower greenhouse gas emissions. On a smaller note, keep recycling. Make sure you are paying attention to what your government is doing. This has been a climate change report with Claire Climate Change. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, the Weather Channel, NASA, NOAA, Weather Underground. This has been Channel 252 Newsroom. Claire Climate Change.
Stephanie Snow. Natalie Weathernowski.
Just Weather Boy.
Thank you again.